So here they are, and we'll close with this tonight. A few more minutes. The Matrika goddesses of Swadhisthana. Hamsam Vahana. Oh, I read this already. Okay, good. We're repeating. This is good. Also, I wanted to mention before about the swan. In the chakra system that the version of our chakra system here that we've inherited from the 16th century Shat Chakra Nirupana, you may notice, and you saw it earlier, that the animal vehicle for Swadhisthana is the makara, sometimes depicted as a crocodile that the goddess Ganga, the goddess of the Ganges, rides. That kind of works because it's a water element at this chakra, but Hamsa works much better because Hamsas elegantly swim or drift with all of their poise and timeless presence on the lotus pond of pure awakening. And in fact, I didn't have time to bring this into play, but originally, before this chakra was located at the genitals, or anywhere in the body, in particular in the original tantras, the water center, with the half moon, and the whole original description was given as having a half moon that was dripping the nectar or the soma into a lotus lake with blossoming lotuses. The original description of this elemental chakra, way back to the Kalottara Tantra, tells us this. So we're to envision a pond of, filled with the nectar of immortality, formed by the dripping drops or bindus of 6 bindus of the moon. Literally the liquid chidrasa, that flowing consciousness that now in this Kaula lineage that we're looking at has been associated with the seminal power of awakened consciousness. And so how beautiful is it that it's the swan who gives rise to the rebirthing of our awakened consciousness in this yoga. Hamsa, meaning the swan, and the breath brought together in its fusion of Kundalini Shakti. It's a swan that swims on this beautiful lotus lake of the second chakra. A lot better than a crocodile, in my opinion. And that might have something to do with the patriarchal stuff coming in later on, the whole alligator. It's hard to say, but swan's a lot more fitting. Okay. And here they are. Bahir matra means literally the feminine. Matra here is a feminine word, but it's also feminine because it's referring to a group of goddesses. Bahir means outside, meaning outside the center of the lotus, where Savitri, the core goddess we've been looking at, the firing up that melts in sexual union. It's a passage I didn't have time to get to, but Abhinavagupta also describes how it is the fire of the woman, literally the bhaga, the fire of the vagina, the heat that melts the moon or the seminal essence in terms of a man's ejaculation, and the flowing upward or the flowing forth, the surging forth of the pleasure from the man's point of view mixes with the fire of the woman's orgasm. And so it's that fire of Savitri, the goddess of the solar energy, that actually transforms seminal essence into that which is procreative. And hence, Savitri is the essence of lovemaking itself and the very power within semen as well, within the flowing forth of it, and as we heard, within the ground or the bhumika, the vagina, the bhaga of the woman. Here, though, we have bahir matras, inflections, you might say, of that sexual essence of Gayatri, emblazoned as the 6 characters on the 6 petals of Swadhisthana. And here they are. Bahir matra. Oh, one more thing. Matraha is not mater, but very similar. Matraha means sonic resonance or range of resonance. And it is very close to the meaning of mother, mother of sound. Okay. Kama, kamaksha, tejaswini, ulasa, cheshta, mituna. She is desire. She who has eyes of lust, Kamaksha. She who embodies the heat of lovemaking, Tejaswini. She who is the joy of orgasm. That got clipped. Ulasa. she who is the activity or the germination of new life, cheshta, that comes from lovemaking. And finally, mituna, she who is lovemaking itself. So our specs then, and we'll link up these mantras here. Our specs as we close, the name of the chakra, swadhisthana, her favorite locale, the favorite locale of Mother Goddess Jagat Mater. Why? Coming full circle to the question, what's in a name? Why is she called